Hello, Leo, and thank you for reaching out to Terra Universe channel. Thank you for visiting me. This evening, I am going to be doing a love reading for you, Leo. That is going to be from July 15th through July 31st, okay? Because I want to see what's going on with your love life at this time. I do understand and am aware of the fact that we do have retrograde Mercury. We're having an eclipse. We have the full moon in Capricorn. We had the new moon earlier on July 2nd in Cancer. So we have a lot of different other planets that are in retrograde as well. So let's see what's going on with Leo's love life during this time. Okay, I'm going to be doing a, for those of you that are new to my channel, I am going to be doing a 9-card spread. It's going to entail the energies of Leo's love, affection towards someone, whoever's on your mind, whoever you love, whether it's your significant other, your spouse, whatever. It's a love reading for the person that you have in your heart, okay? I'm going to be doing their energies, your energies, their desires, your desires, and their blocks, your blocks, and the outcome for the two of you, okay? So let's get started here. Okay, Leo. The first card up is going to be your partner's desires, or excuse me, your partner's energies. And then the second card is your energies, Leo. The two of you together. Let's see here. And then we have Leo's desires. Oh no, this is your partner's desires. This is your desires. Blocks, blocks, outcome, and outcome. Okay. Okay. All right. So let's do one by one. We're going to start out with your partner's energy, and they have the 10 of Cups. So they are coming in with wanting a, they're feeling complete emotionally fulfilled. They're coming in with a desire to be maybe committed to you, Leo. They appear to be wanting whatever it is. It doesn't have to be, not everybody wants the family life with the children in the home. But whatever is their desire, they want, you know, they want that complete with you. Okay, so whether it's traveling or whatever they want to do, whatever fills their emotions with this 10 of Cups, or fills their 10 of Cups, they want that with you. They're coming in feeling that way. They feel full, like love of self, love of knowing what they want, having that to offer to you, Leo, and wanting to share that with you, okay? Now you're coming in, Leo, with the Lovers in the reverse. So I don't know if you're having, if you came in, if this is a new person that you met, you could have had a recent breakup with someone else before you met this person. So, because it looks like a falling out of love. Or what else just came downloaded was that you could have, you know, you're not in agreement with what this person's desires are. So this is their desire, which could be, you know, anything. Like I said, usually it's indicative of the Rider-Waite. It's like the family card. It's like having children in the home, right? Having everything. But you're coming in with maybe not wanting that so much. That's for a set of people out there. For another group of people, it is maybe, you know, that your partner wants something that's not quite what you want, is what I'm getting. Okay, so it kind of throws you in the reverse, and this could also mean that you've came in with a breakup, a recent breakup, where you're coming in already with, you know, some kind of baggage, or some kind of baggage is what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting. Now, the energy between the two of you is the Ace of Swords. So there is a energy here between the two of you to want to communicate honestly to each other and move forward on something. Okay, the Ace of Wands is like a new beginning. Maybe you're learning to, the two of you are learning a new way of communication between each other. A new way of communication between the two of you where there's honesty. Where there wasn't honesty before, maybe now there is. And so, you know, and it's showing that it's got that crown on the top of the sword there, like it's successful. The communication, the new way of communicating will be very successful between the two of you. Now, your partner's energy is the Nine of Pentacles. This is somebody that maybe this person could be married that you're dating. This person could be married that you are in love with. This person could be with someone, or they are themselves just very resourceful and have a lot of things that they need. They could have everything they need already, where there's nothing that they're asking you for. They just, everything's in place, and the two of you met and fell in love. This is also indicative, this is in their desire. This is also because it is in their desire position. This is like maybe somebody that wants to be married. They don't want to be single. They want to be married. Okay? And maybe that's where the conflict's coming in, because it's showing them wanting this, which is, you know, the happily ever after with the home and the kids. And you're kind of like this about it. Okay? So the two of you are communicating honestly about this. Now let's see what your desires are, Leo. Your desire is the Two of Swords. You want to think about it. You're thinking about it, and you have a decision that needs to be made. Your desire is to be able to be honestly and communicate honestly about your decision that you're going to make. You know that you have a decision to make, and you want to be honest about it with this person, okay? I have a feeling that maybe in the past there was some lack of honesty between the two of you. Maybe there was lack of communication, or communication wasn't, maybe promises or words that were said were not kept. Maybe there was like a fallout of communication where, you know, maybe Leo or the other, well, Leo said something to this other person and made them believe something, and then there was a fallout. So what I'm getting is, you know, that might have thrown this relationship. If it is this relationship that we're speaking about, it could have thrown that into a little bit of like, they're kind of like distancing you, or they're not believing you all the way. They're not just wholeheartedly with their heart wide open, just accepting everything that you say. So you're working on this truthfulness now. Okay. Their blocks are that, you know, they're not sure that you're their soulmate. They're not believing in soulmates. They, you know, this person wants to be married. If they are married already, their block is that they're not in love with their soulmate. That's for the ones that are dating someone that's already married, okay? Now, the ones that are single, this is like somebody that doesn't wholeheartedly believe that you are the one. That's what I'm getting, okay? And it, like I said, I'm picking up that there was past communication that wasn't kept, or Leo might have said something but they didn't follow through. maybe many times, or maybe once or twice, but there was something that made this person not trust, is what I'm getting, in this relationship, and not believe that Leo is the true soulmate. Okay, now your blocks, Leo, is you have the King of Wands, which the King of Wands is a fire sign. This is like a Leo energy, and you're not in your element here. You're in the reverse. Your block is that you're feeling thrown off. You're not feeling like you're in your power. Usually Leos can go out and be very charismatic, and they can you know, go out and charm somebody and get somebody to come around. They can talk somebody into you know, just about anything, really. They're very good at making a woman or a man, depending on the gender, feel very cared for, nurtured, and loved. And because they're so charismatic, a person kind of falls head over heels. But your block is that you're not feeling that way right now. You're not feeling like you can charm this person. You're not feeling like you can swoon them to your side, to your desires, to make them come around and just believe in you 100% and just fall head over heels. This is somebody that is now, you know, seeing things for what it is, and they want honest communication. Okay, so okay, so let's look at the outcome for your partner. The outcome for your partner is they've been through this with you. They've been through the worried nights, the communication that, you know, that wasn't kept. There's a lot of them here. There may have been a lot of times that you may have said something to this person and got this person excited about things, or okay, we'll do this. I just got to do X, Y, and Z. Don't worry, things are going to come together, and then it fell through. And so this person is now, you know, they're coming out of that. They're not believing. When they were believing, it was like this, and now they've come out of it and they're like that, and things are falling in the reverse for them. They're not wholeheartedly being so naive, and now they just want nothing but absolute truth between the two of you. There has to be absolute truth. You have to follow through, is what I'm getting. Now your outcome, Leo, is the Fool. A brand new start with this person. You want a brand new start. You want to prove to this person that, you know, you are different. You are going to step up to the plate, and you're going to be truthful and honest, and you're going to keep your word, and that you're ready now to be this person's soulmate. You're ready now to be the person they want you to be. You're ready to give them this, okay? All right, so let's do some clarification cards. And we're going to do that right now. Sorry, my voice went kind of squeaky there for a second. Let's see here. Okay, so we're going to do clarifications for Leo, and I want to get a really good spin on these. I don't have a lot of room on this particular desk. When the kids go back to school, which is coming soon, a couple weeks actually, they go back beginning of August, my goodness. And with my schedule, I'll be able to do my readings during the day while they're at school, and I'll be able to use a lot larger of a table. So I'm back here away from noise because I don't want to irritate anybody with noise. I don't like, you know, when you can't hear the reader, it's difficult. I don't know any other readers that do that that I know of, but I know I've done it. I'm guilty of it. So anyway, so a card fell out for your partners wanting this, right? They want this, but they feel like, you know, they had to put this burden down because they were wanting it and it wasn't happening. And so it was really burdensome. So they put the burden down. It's like, I'm not going to put all of my eggs in one basket and hope that Leo's going to come through for me, you know, and it's just painful, and it's causing me a lot of burdens, and I'm adjusting my life waiting for things to come, you know, out and turn out with Leo, and it's not turning out with them. So I'm just going to set these burdens down and start looking at life differently now. So start doing something different. I've got a life to live here, you know. I mean, I've got my life to live. You know, this is what your partner is saying. Okay, they've lost patience with you. I've got the patience card in the reverse. Sorry, it's a little bit dim in here. You know, and they're starting to think that you're playing them. Okay, so they're starting to think that you're just playing them. So let's look at Leo's, the Lovers in reverse, the fallout with this person, or, you know, at least, I would call it a fallout. Let's see what Leo's energy is. Lovers in reverse. Spirit, give us what Lovers in reverse is for Leos. These readings, by the way, for those that are new to my station, go for Leo Sun, Leo Moon, Leo Rising, and Leo Venus as well. Okay, so yeah, I got, you know, you're not happy about this way this person's treating you now. They're not all lovey-dovey. Yeah, it was a Tower moment. They woke up. They got tired of waiting for Leo to, you know, I mean, how much longer can a person wait? You know? So now Leo is like, you know, looking at their intuition. They're going in. You're going in, Leo, and looking now. Like, what's going on? Why is this person pulling back? Why aren't they believing in my charm? Okay. So we're going to do clarification on the Ace of Swords between the two of you. Between the two of you and your partner, Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords, Leo and their partner. Yeah, they're not, you know, between the two of you, nobody's waiting for anything. Nobody's making a first move. Nobody was making any kind of anything real, you know. It's like they stopped waiting. You want, and between the two of you now, you know, this is what we're getting. We're moving toward this clarification. You know, look at, there was lies before. There was lies either coming from either party, whether Leo or them. Things were just made up. There was devil energy between the two of you. Somebody wasn't keeping their word. Somebody wasn't really attached to the other as they said they were. It was just all made up. Okay, so now universe is calling for clarification. If you want to make this relationship right and you want this relationship, you need to have this clarification. You need to have honesty. That card stands for, the sword stands for cutting everything out that's not real, not accepting anything that's not real. Everything has to be on the up and up, or this person's not going to stick around. Okay. So let's look at their energy, wanting to be married. And then for those that, there'll be two readings. There could be someone that is married that Leo's after. Okay, let's look at it both ways. Spirit, give me a reading on the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. 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 Hi. No, they're not. This person's not that happy with the situation. This is their desire is to be. This person's desire is either to stay married or to get married to you. They don't want to be single. Okay. This person's tired of being single. They want reciprocity between the two of you. They want even give and take. And here's the Hierophant in the reverse. So this person is feeling like marriage is never going to happen between the two of you. Okay? For their desire is to be married, but clarifying that I want to be married or I want to stay married. For the ones that are dating someone married, they don't feel like they're going to stay in that marriage, okay? They're not going to stay in that marriage whether they go with Leo or not. They're not staying in that marriage because they're not getting reciprocity in that marriage, and they're not happy in that marriage. Okay? Now, for the ones that are single and want to get married to Leo, you know, they don't feel like Leo's ever going to propose, because there's never going to be any kind of give and take that feels sincere and honest and stable. And so therefore they're kind of like that. They still love you. They still want you. They wish they could be happy with you. Okay? Now let's look at Leo's desires. Leo's desire is to make a decision. Your desire is to make a decision about this. You want to make a decision and get this behind you. You're either going to go forward or you're not going to go forward, but you just cannot keep this up. Your desire is to make a decision and get this either over with or moving forward. Okay, enough is enough. You're getting to the point where you just have to make a decision. Okay, so what is this Two of Swords for Leo? Two of Swords and their desire. Spirit for Leo. You have, you're willing to work on this relationship. You want to work on the relationship between you and this person. You want to try to offer that cup again. It's not a very mature cup. I'm not seeing, maybe it's because Leo is not in their element right now and they're not feeling so confident. This Page of Cups, it's almost like, yes, I want to, maybe the Leos that I'm talking to are kind of immature in love. Maybe they don't know how to commit, is what just came through. Maybe they're going to work on their way of loving you, of loving the other person. And I see a brand new start here. A brand new start with somebody making a commitment. Okay? So I do see that Leo wants to make a commitment and they want to work on it. So I'm thinking that you need to make a decision. For some of you, you do want to make a commitment with this person. That's what I'm seeing. Now for the block for your person that you're in love with, they have the Two of Cups in the reverse. So Spirit, tell me why the Two of Cups is in the reverse for the block for this other person. Move these cards over here out of my way. Okay, so they don't see like they're moving forward with you. They feel blocked. They feel blocked. They're on hold. They feel like you've been keeping them on hold for too long. They can only stay on hold for too long. They don't really want to end it with, they don't want to end this thing. They really do love you. But, you know, I mean, it's got to go somewhere. It's either going to go forward or it's going to end. And they don't want it to end, but that's what's clarifying this Two of Cups in the reverse, is that they've been waiting, you know. Nothing's moving forward. There's no talk about how things are going to proceed. There's no talk about anything about moving forward with this. They feel completely on hold and they don't know what to do because their love is still there. They can't end. You can't control if you love someone or not. You can't just say, okay, tomorrow morning I'm going to wake up and I'm not going to be in love with that person anymore. It doesn't work like that. You're still going to be in love with that person. You can make a decision to try to stop loving them and start focusing on something else. And it takes time for those feelings to go away. So that's what that card's showing me. It takes time for that to go away. Okay, so now we're looking at Leo's block, and you got the King of Swords in the reverse. So you're feeling big time out of your sorts. You want justice in this situation. You want justice. This could be a Libra that you're in love with, Leo. It could also mean that, you know, you want fairness for this person. You want to be just. Two cards fell out, so I'm putting them back. There's just want one card. Okay, give me a reading, Spirit, for the King of Wands. King of Wands. Clarification for the King of Wands. For the block for Leo. You got the King of Pentacles in reverse. So you may be having, you may be thinking about your money, and if you do commit with this person, how that's going to affect your money. So far, so let's pull one more card. You're coming out of some kind of you're coming out of feeling like you're in fear of being trapped, like you're in fear of being in bondage. I think what it is here is Leos are so used to being able to just be footloose and fancy free, the Leos that I'm talking to this evening, that, you know, they were feeling like if they committed to this person that they were in love with, that it was going to make them like this, you know, all bound up, not being able to be free and do what Leos like to do. They like to go out, they have a lot of energy to go out and socialize, and not so much, you know, mess around on you, but they like to socialize. And so maybe they thought that, you know, the block is the thinking was that, you know, I'm going to be bound up and not be able to do anything I want to do, and I'm not going to be able to, you know, live my life the way I want to. There's also money issues here that you've got a block about. You do want to balance this out. This person could be a Libra that you're dealing with. Okay. So let's see what the result is here for the result here is the outcome for your partner, the person you're in love with, is a 9 of Swords in the reverse. They're coming out of all this negativity. They're coming out of wishful thinking and hurt when it doesn't come true. Spirit, give me a reading on the outcome for Leo's lover. Just wanted to come out. Yeah, not being able to work together. Maybe they're thinking about moving on, is what I'm seeing with that card as well. Moving on and working with other people. You know, there's the Leo card again, the Knight of Wands, the fire sign. And there's the Death card. They're thinking of ending this relationship with you, Leo. They're either thinking of ending this relationship with you, or for those that are married and you know that your relationship is still pretty much salvageable, you're waiting for a transformation. Your partner is waiting for you to transform, okay? They're waiting. Now, the people that are waiting for transformation that Leo loves are people that are somebody that Leo wants to stay with. It's not going to be somebody that's hurling cups and, you know, obscenities towards you, because that's not somebody that wants to stay with you. It's going to be somebody that's actually nurturing and wants to work with you, and that you can be in love with, okay? So what I'm getting for them is that they're coming out of this. They decided to come out of this. They are coming out of that. They're willing to maybe go with you and talk with somebody like a therapist to cause some transformation, okay? I do show Leo coming back into them, wanting to charm them, having passion. They do have passion for you. They're carrying this energy of the Leo energy, and it looks like they have a lot of passion for you still. Sexual passion, romance passion, love. They have love for you, and but they need to. They want transformation or an ending. It's either going to transform or end here. Okay, depending on, like I said, the willingness of both parties to stay together. The Fool card here is for Leo. Leo's wanting a new start as well as this other person, so that's good. Yeah, a reading on the Fool card. reading on the Fool card. What is this Fool card stand for Leo's outcome? Ah, you got the Two of Cups in the reversed as well. Let's see what the rest of the cards bring us. One-upman, winning at any cost. Happily ever after. Okay, so it looks like maybe you're wanting a new start with this person that you have this soulmate that's in the reverse. It looks like you want to make a new start with this person and you're willing to fight for it. You're willing to fight for it, to have a new start, to have this, to have happily ever after. And this is what you want, and this is what they want. What did I do with that? It was their very beginning energy here. It's right on top. This one. So the two of you are matching. Okay, this is what both of you want. This is the outcome for Leo. This is what your partner's energy is and wants, okay? And they're willing to go through this transformation with Leo, this brand new start with Leo to get there, okay? So this is a very good reading, you know, for those that, like I said, both parties are still in love and both parties want to make it work. It's showing that it's going to work out here. It's showing that the energies here are going to renew your relationship through this eclipse, through this new moon, through the new moon that happened on July 2nd, and the eclipse happening today and tomorrow, depending on what country you're in, and also the full moon in Capricorn, okay? So it's a very good reading for you, Leo. I am so happy for you that it looks like your partner is willing to stick around, and you know, they're pretty stern, you know, that it's gonna have to happen. You're gonna have to change your ways if you still love this person, and it's showing here that that's what you want to do. You want to fight to make this relationship work. You know, you're willing to put in the work on something that fell upside down with this. It's a soulmate you're dealing with. Both of you showed soulmate on both sides. You're willing to start over, and this is what you want. Okay, Leo? Very good. It's a wonderful love reading. So thank you for visiting my channel, and if you would please like, share, and subscribe. I would really appreciate that, and I'm looking forward to seeing you again soon. Thank you, Leo. Bye-bye.